we are driving the 1992 Mazda Miata MX-5. The name of the Miata is a mystery to me. I don't know what the hell a Miata is. I think it would have been much cooler if it was named, like, say, Mazda Mongoose or something. But anyway, they named it a Miata, and we all know it and love it as such. So, I've driven a lot of cars in my lifetime, and this is the funnest one. It really is. I mean, I've driven Porsches and Corvettes and Mustangs and a bunch of other Japanese cars. Nothing compared to S2000 I had for about a year or so. I mean, English cars. I own and have driven many various cars over the years, and to me, this car is the funnest. I don't know why. I just love it. I love it. It's the feel of the car. It's the noise, the road feel, the steering control. The gearbox is phenomenal. The kind of lack of power, the fact that you got to push it, you know, to get something out of it. The sound, I just love it. Nimble, it's light. It never breaks down. Like, this is the Bandit. This particular car is, I've named it the Bandit. I've had it for about 10 years. I swear to God, I've changed the oil. I've done the brakes, you know, pads and rotors. I did the valve cover gasket, like a few years ago. That's it. Timing belt, you know, at some point with the water pump. 10 years, that's all I've had to do. Not once has it let me down. It has never once not started, okay? Not a dead battery, not anything. Literally, incredible, incredible. I mean, I don't know how they did it, but this car is faultless, okay? And I've driven it year-round as a daily, in the winter, in the snow, in the sand and salt and all that shit. It doesn't care, all right? It's my baby. Yeah, I drive it with the roof down all the time. The one thing that's kind of annoying is that the trunk does get moist, and I've checked the seals. I mean, seals seem to be fine. I don't know how the hell water's getting in there. Is it condensation or what it is? But anyway, the trunk does get moist, and on nice days like today, I leave the trunk open and let it dry out. And of course, the bottom of the trunk is gonna gradually rust out and have problems. And as you guys all know, the rockers, you know, they have the channel from the roof. You know, water goes down there, and then it's in there. You know, standing water in the rockers, and they rust out. You know, but otherwise, doesn't have much rust anywhere else. And oh man, is it a fun car to drive? Just so nimble and light and responsive and visceral and tail happy. Oh man, I mean, this thing, if it's a little wet, I can have it sideways as much as I want. Controlled power slides. It's a beautiful thing. And you know what gets a bad rap? That it doesn't have enough power, but it's got plenty of pep, I would say. I mean, it's not the fastest car in the world by any means, but it's got good amount of pep. You know, when you get it up to 4,000, 5,000 RPM, it pulls, man. It's got plenty of power. I've had an S2000, had no torque in the low end. It was an AP1 2000, S2000. It was very similar to this. I know people say, oh, the S2000 is much faster and much better. No, it's not. A little bit. I mean, it's got, yeah, More power and high RPMs, yes. Is it a stiffer body? Yeah, a little bit stiffer, you know, stiffer suspension a bit. Feels more like a race car than this, but it also feels bulkier and less nimble. And the gearbox is not as good. And it's not as compact, you know, I don't know. I like this car better. I had an S2000 and I preferentially drove this one over that one. Anyway, that's just my opinion. But, well, I wish I could go a little bit faster here, but there's quite a lot of traffic. I'm in 5th gear, gunning it. Yeah, it's good.